sunshines! How are you guys this fine Tuesday? We're in Colorado Springs again. You're welcome. I wish I put my seat back so I wasn't so close to you guys, but now I cannot do that. So, sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Just got out of the doctor's. Fantastic. We are doing our miracle morning together. Somebody was asking me, I use hashtag GMS. That's for Good Morning Sunshine. And then I use hashtag MMT, Miracle Morning Together, guys. Don't you remember when we started that? Like 2 months ago? I think 2.5 months ago now, maybe. But what we're doing is we're just setting our morning off right, our positivity, our excitement, our passion, just seeking more and just like more of everything in life, right? And each day we talk about our miracle morning. We share about that. Some of you guys are checking in every single day, and we start off with our gratitude, and then we have some sort of specialty each day. So I am very grateful this morning. And while I do this, drop your Good Morning Sunshine, or if it's a replay, Morning Jose. I can't see anybody joining today because I think the Springs gets bad receptions, or I get bad reception here, maybe. So I can't say hi to anybody. Sorry about that. But guys, we're doing our gratitudes. You guys post whatever your gratitude is. My gratitude this morning, right this second, is for Morning Meta. How's it going? I did get to see somebody on there, right? Is for like science and technology. Like the way that they can put your body back together is just amazing, especially when you like to do life hard. So I went back for my post-op appointment today and got to see my doctor and find out what they did inside my wrist. And it's crazy. They had to like dig out a groove of my bones. They could put this tendon back in, and then they put these little anchors in to hold my body back together, and the anchors will dissolve so I don't have metal in my body, but it's fixed. And then they had to repair like this other little like tear that was somewhere else. I don't know. It's just amazing what they can do. And I'm very thankful for science. I'm thankful that I'm going to have full recovery at some point. And you guys, I am so thankful for this. Look at this cast. I mean, if it didn't get any sexier than this, I don't know what would. Look at this baby, and I can move my fingers. So much gratitude today for all of that. Morning, Cassandra, how are you? So share with me something that you're grateful for. And if you're going through some like life situations, find the gratefulness in it. Like some people might not be super excited about a process like this guy going on, but you figure out what to be happy about in the situation, right? Because that just, it changes your outlook, it changes your makeup, it changes how you react to situation. And we even talked about like it changes your heart health. It's crazy. Morning, Michelle, how are you, girl? Today is Tuesday, so we like accentuate our affirmations, right? Because we go our savers each week. So share with me an affirmation this fine day. This arm's gonna get so tired because this car does not carry this like my other car, which is in the shop again, PS. Share with me some sort of your affirmations, which I was reading my book. I'm still listening to Grit this morning, and they were talking about your like our self-talk, right? Our self-talk and how that can inhibit us from thinking that we can grow, that we can change, that we can elevate, that we can have more. And they were talking about how people have a like there's some people that have a change mindset and some people that have a fixed mindset. And a lot of times a fixed mindset is going to be something that it traps you where you are, and your mindset, like the things that you're self-talking, can be a lot of what Yep. It's so hard to hold on to this with one hand. I'm a disaster. It's no problem, right? Okay. So think about that when you're sharing one of your affirmations. For me, you guys, I am healthy, I am strong, I am building a powerful, contributive business. I am helping people earn income by helping others and finding their passion in life. I'm just excited for life. So share with me an affirmation, share with me your gratitude. Let's go into our subject of the day, which is use it or lose it, right? So you guys have heard that before, and it made me think about it this morning. I actually had like 3 different things I was going to talk about, but then when I was in there getting this delightful guy, I looked at my arm. I'll share a picture of my arm after this, and how freaking tiny it is. Like it's only been, I did 8 weeks without being able to work out, but then 2 weeks after the surgery. And some of you guys have broken bones, right? You've had that cast on your leg, your arm, whatever, and you look at it afterwards and you're like, what is that? Like it looks like skin and bones tiny, right? And I was thinking about just the atrophy right? If you don't use it, you lose it. And this applies to not just my arm, but we're going to kick off there because that's what I do, right? Your muscles, you guys, without use of a muscle group, it will start to atrophy, meaning go away after 1 week. So let's just say that you've been working on like bicep curls, right? So you're working on building that muscle, and then you go a full week without doing anything. Like not even a 40-ounce curl. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, 12-ounce like a normal person, whatever. But that muscle will start to go away. It will start to atrophy, leave your body, because you're not using it. Right? And a lot of people, when they're looking at their workout routine, they think that they need to do hours and hours in the gym. And this is just a side note where really, you guys, you could go in and turn on, activate, make sure that those muscles are continually challenged, but it doesn't need to be a 2-hour long workout. It doesn't need to be an hour-long workout. I have friends that work out 25 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, and they kill it because they watch their nutrition, right? But point being is that if you don't use it, you lose it. So starting off with your muscle makes sense. I'll share the picture with my teeny tiny arm afterwards. I haven't used it. I'm losing it, right? And it's okay because I know I can get it back. But where else does that apply in your life? Like where else, if you're not using it, are you losing it? And I'd like to just start with like the miracle morning, with your morning routine, right? Some of you kicked this off with me 2 months ago, 10 weeks ago, whatever that was, and you were on every single week, and then something happened. Life got in the way where your habits just started to change. And then you got on every once in a while, and then you kind of just stopped, and now it's like you pop on, occasionally, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. Your habit starts to go the other direction where it's like, well, that's just not a part of who I am now. I have people that I work with in coaching where they're like, we create a routine, we create a habit where we're challenging their mindset, their positivity, their vision, their full miracle morning savers, right? And they do great for weeks at a time, and then all of a sudden it starts to dissipate, it starts to go away. If they don't use it, they lose it. And I can see it, you guys. I can see when I have someone who's creating a positive mindset and forward moving in a certain way, and then, this is bugging the heck out of me because it's a different view, and then they stop, or they just do less, and then all of a sudden they don't show up to life the same way. They don't have the same positivity, they don't have the same vision, they don't have the same great attitude, they don't have the same excitement or vigor for life because they're not using it, right? So there's your miracle morning routine. But what about, just like we talked about yesterday, about having optimism versus pessimism, or the Eeyore moment, or raining on somebody's parade, right? We were talking about being around that negative energy. If you're working on positivity in your life, you're working on that smile, the light that you bring into a situation. I'm here to tell you guys, if you don't use it, you lose it. It has to be a consistent thing to really start to envelop who you are, and then it's like this like the steamroller where it can go the other direction. So if you answer the phone, you're working on this, right? And you answer the phone, hey, how's it going? What's going on? That's your demeanor, versus putting a smile on your face. Do you guys know what it does to you? Like when you put a smile on your face and you're talking to someone, hey, what's up? And you can feel that. That's the difference between practicing just like positivity versus, it's not even like negativity. It's just a lack of energy, right? The raining on somebody's parade, providing the good energy versus the negative energy. But you have to keep practicing it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And this goes for all, like, what about your mindset? Let's do this one real quick, and then I can be done jabbering here. Or you guys can share some things. If you don't use it, you lose it. Share some that you know. But practicing your mind, like your not just your positive mindset, but using your brain. Right, and I could talk about the brain all day long, all the time. Like, I love studying it since my brain injury. It's just super interesting. But the fact that we've talked about how you have plasticity of your brain, there's neuroplasticity, meaning that your brain can change. It doesn't stop changing when you're 12, like they used to think. It doesn't stop changing as a kid. You can consistently change the actual build up and structure of your brain by using it. You can grow an area of your brain, whether that's like the language area or the they did this like research on taxi cab drivers, I think it was in UK or something, how they have like this spatial or this like geographical recognition of their brain that's bigger. So when you're using a space of your brain, a region of your brain, you can actually change that. But if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So if you're seeking some like sort of advancement in your life, like if you're trying to study to become something different, if you're trying to study to advance yourself in different areas, and maybe it's not education wise, it's like what we're doing here. You're expanding your mind by realizing that there's different like areas that you can create happiness and success in your brain as well. But you guys, it takes continual practice. So today I was just excited to jump on here, and I am like, last time I was in the Springs, actually I was super fired up. I remember that day specifically. I think that I did one of these, right? Not my surgery day. Actually, I don't really remember. But I'm just excited because as I look at the areas of your life where you are atrophied right now, let's just say you're atrophied in your personal development, you're atrophied in your career, you're atrophied in your positivity, you're atrophied in your relationships, you're atrophied in your body, in your actual physical condition, like something that you haven't been practiced. And I don't think I'm using that word at all correctly, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Like the atrophy of a part of your body is where it's going away, right? And if there's some things that are going in your life where you have atrophy, the cool thing, you guys, is that all it takes to get back started is using it. Because once you start to use it, you grow it, and it's like watering that consistently, where you can flourish in an area where maybe things were going the wrong direction for you for a bit, and that's not a problem. Like, you don't need to beat yourself up about it. Like, I am not pissed at myself that I have a tiny arm right now. Not angry, because guess what? When I can use it again, I will use it and I will grow it and I will have a normal arm. Like, that's what I'll do, right? So if you haven't been using your mind like you wanted to, if you haven't been practicing your miracle morning routine like you haven't wanted to, if you haven't been taking care of your body like you've wanted to in the past, of your nutrition, of your fitness, if your muscles are atrophied, wherever that is, I love your hearts, wherever that is, you guys, you have the opportunity to start using it again. Because if you use it, you lose it, you guys. But if you continue to use it or you pick it back up, you can grow, and it's easier the second time around. Like for me, it's way easier. Like learning Spanish the second time around, way easier than the first time I had to learn it or got to learn it, right? So the second time can be that much more of an enjoyable experience. So don't hate on yourself if you have atrophy in your life, and maybe pick up. This is the time where you're going to start using it again so you don't lose it. I know some of you just joined. I appreciate you just joining. Go back and do a rewatch, right rewatch. We are in Colorado Springs. I don't even think I can turn this around. I like to just show you guys the mountains because they're so pretty. And you're like, oh, and a gas station. I know. That's because I just park and do these videos because I'm crazy like this. But I appreciate you guys for being on here, for practicing your mindset, practicing your miracle morning, joining me each day. Write your gratitude and write something that you're doing for your affirmations, and I will post an ugly picture of my arm. But guys, wait, real quick. Is this not the coolest brace you've ever seen? Look how fantastic. I can't rotate it. It's the most, let's just be honest, sexiest brace, hands down, you've ever seen. Can't wait to go out in this baby. Okay, I gotta drive back to Colorado, Denver, whatever, next appointment. All right, guys, have a great day, and we shall talk to you later. Burton, you and those thumbs up, you're my favorite human. So, guys, right there, Burton just won a prize. I don't know what it is, but I'll give it to you later. All right, guys, chat with you later. Bye.